Charles T. Munger, Poor Charlie's Almanack, The Wit and Wisdom of Charles T. Munger. Welcome to the fascinating world of Charlie Munger, the man behind Poor Charlie's Almanack, a book that delves into the wit and wisdom of one of the world's most successful investors. Through this summary, you'll discover Munger's work ethic, his unique educational experience, fateful partnership with Warren Buffett, and values-based approach to investing. You'll also find insights into how his commitment to honesty, humility, and a lifelong learning mentality have made Munger an icon in the world of finance, all while maintaining a principled and ethical business model.
The work ethic of a billionaire. Charlie Munger's experience working at a grocery store instilled in him a work ethic that saw him through his career. He passed down this work ethic to his children, teaching them to get the job done right the first time, even if it meant making tough decisions. Although he was a strict father, he was committed to supporting his children's careers and education. Additionally, Munger is a philanthropist who is dedicated to giving back, supporting causes like Planned Parenthood and making substantial endowments to universities and hospitals. Charlie Munger's unconventional education. Charlie Munger, an accomplished investor, did not let the interruptions of World War II and never finishing his bachelor's degree hamper his career. His unconventional education equipped him to be the independent and original thinker he is today. Munger delved into medical journals and developed a lifelong fascination with science and medicine. Pursuing his passion for mathematics and physics, he learned ways to solve complex problems by applying logical theory. Although Munger had a patchwork education due to World War II, he was able to gain admission to Harvard Law School and graduate magna cum laude, one of the highest achieving students in his class. Munger's disrupted education turned out to be a blessing in disguise, helping him follow an unconventional path and imbuing him with qualities that have served him well throughout his career. The partnership that built wealth. Charlie Munger, a successful lawyer, was deeply restless and sought more money and influence. A chance meeting with Warren Buffett ignited a partnership that fulfilled Munger's yearnings. Munger left his law firm to join Buffett in finance and investing, eventually joining Berkshire Hathaway and achieving spectacular results. Munger's training in physics and law aided in problem-solving and running a successful and honest business, while Buffett challenged him intellectually and opened up a world of business possibilities. This mutually beneficial partnership has enabled them to stay on top of their investing game even in their 90s. Berkshire Hathaway's ethical standards. Berkshire Hathaway, helmed by Charlie Munger, stands out in Wall Street for its strictly ethical practices and zero tolerance towards breaking the law. The conglomerate proudly pays its taxes in full and instructs all employees and shareholders to avoid gray areas, leading to a remarkable lack of scandals or litigations. Munger's belief in ethical standards was cemented after a close call with Berkshire Hathaway's investment in Salomon Brothers, which had dealings with shady partners. With so many investment managers resorting to corrupt practices and rationalizing their behavior, Berkshire Hathaway's principled stance shines through. Munger's ethical stance. Munger cautions against unethical accounting practices, specifically in accounting for derivatives. He denounces the moral decay of corporate accounting firms and highlights the danger of inflating books based solely on speculation. Munger's ethical stance proved to be a wise business move, with Berkshire Hathaway emerging unscathed from the financial crisis in 2008. In the wake of the 2008 global financial crisis, Warren Buffett's business partner, Charlie Munger, gained notoriety for his ethical business policy. Munger was vocal in his denouncement of the morally decayed corporate accounting firms that had sold out their ethical principles in pursuit of riches. He had observed this shift in ethics throughout his lifetime, as accounting firms began practicing creative accounting and helping their clients to manipulate their books and exploit legal loopholes. One of the most unethical practices, according to Munger, was the accounting for derivatives. This practice involves creating financial contracts based on the speculated value of an underlying asset. Munger saw this as disgusting and warned that companies employing this method should be ready for a significant blow-up. Student loans, in particular, were particularly high risk, as their value was only speculative and subject to change. Munger's ethical stance was proven correct and the financial crisis hit in 2008. The market crashed, and the value of many derivatives were shown to be essentially worthless, toppling firms like a house of cards. However, Berkshire Hathaway managed to emerge unscathed, largely due to their resistance to the lure of creative accounting. In conclusion, Munger's vocal stance against unethical accounting practices and his emphasis on the danger of relying solely on speculation proved to be a wise business move. The ethical principles upheld by Berkshire Hathaway allowed them to weather the storm of the financial crisis and demonstrate that ethics and business success are not mutually exclusive. Honesty and learning from mistakes. Charlie Munger, a successful investor, believes that owning up to mistakes is crucial to growth. Munger values honesty and sees mistake-making as a natural human tendency. He practices what he preaches, admitting to countless judgment errors in his career, including missed investment opportunities. Munger's willingness to change his mind is one of his strengths, viewing ideas as tools that need upgrading. He believes that owning up to mistakes shows confidence, not weakness. Patient investing pays off. Charlie Munger and Warren Buffett are successful investors who practice sit-on-your-ass investing by waiting for the right opportunity to invest in undervalued stocks of profitable companies. They hold on to their investments for long periods rather than diversifying their portfolio. This approach has proved to be lucrative as seen from their investment in Coca-Cola. Berkshire Hathaway invested a substantial amount in Coca-Cola after the 1987 market crash, which has grown to $8 billion today. Munger's philosophy prioritizes quality over quantity, therefore, investing in 10 quality companies is better than an erratic mix. By modeling his investment philosophy on the slow tortoise, he has achieved great success and demonstrated that results are what matter in investing. Diversify your problem-solving toolkit. Successful problem-solving requires a diverse range of tools. Using a single approach, like a hammer, will limit your ability to adapt your thinking. Elite educational institutions often focus on one discipline, making it difficult to foster a multidisciplinary approach. An excellent model for education is pilot training, emphasizing practical application, constant learning, and mental agility to apply a checklist of possible solutions to problems. Approaching education in this way would enable investors to make good judgments about complex decisions. Investing with a clear mind. Knowledge of psychology is vital to making sound investment decisions. Successful investors recognize their limitations and take steps to mitigate them. They use a rational analysis of the available data and consider how psychological factors can influence their decisions on a subconscious level. Their circle of competence guides them to invest only in areas they know well. By understanding what they don't know, they can avoid devastating losses and play to their strengths. Investing in good companies for long-term success. Finding a lucrative investment in a competitive market is a tough task. While value investing is a popular strategy, investing in good companies with strong management and product placement can result in long-term success. Charlie Munger suggests that identifying companies that will keep on getting better and are poised for success can bring great returns. Good management, a quality product, and the ability to serve success are crucial factors to consider when seeking a sound investment. Taking examples such as General Electric, Coca-Cola, and Gillette, the book emphasizes identifying companies that can maintain competitive edge and sustainable growth. Identifying opportunities like the personal computing boom that Microsoft capitalized on can be the investor's equivalent of a surfer's dream wave, an enormous opportunity that should not be missed.
In the end, Charlie Munger's journey from a teenage grocery store worker to a billionaire investor offers remarkable insights into forging a successful career and a meaningful life. Throughout the summary, we saw Munger's unwavering dedication to work, his hunger for knowledge, and a meeting with Warren Buffett that forever changed his path. Furthermore, his exceptional ethics, attitude towards mistakes, perseverance in investments, and multidisciplinary approach to problem-solving all played a role in his successes, both professionally and personally. Munger's life serves as an inspiring blueprint for achieving long-term success and maintaining integrity in our own lives and professions.